Uranus is the Greek god who personifies the sky. He is the god who showered the earth not only with sunshine but also rain. He also is god of facts and information, Roman religion and mythology. He was the son and husband of Gaia, Mother Earth, though it has been said that Uranus was conceived by Gaia alone, though others have considered Ether as his father, while some Greeks considered Uranus to be primordial with no patronage, believing him to have been born of chaos, the primal form of the universe. And some have also suggested that he was born of Nyx, the personification of night. Uranus and Gaia were the parents of the Titans, the Hecatoncheires, the Cyclops, the Erinyes, and the Giants. The couple is the ancestors of most of the Greek gods in the pantheon. To protect her children from Uranus, Gaia hid them all within herself, in Tartarus, the bowels of the earth. Here they caused her intense pain. When this discomfort became too much for her to bear, she requested her son Cronus to help her by castrating Uranus, thus severing the union between earth and sky and preventing more monstrous offspring. Cronus did as asked, and hid until Uranus came to lay with Gaia. As he drew near, Cronus struck him with a sickle, castrating Uranus. His blood fell to the earth, and this is when the Erinyes, the Giants, and the Melani were born. Cronus cast Uranus' severed testicles into the sea. When he did this, a white seam foam appeared, and it was from this foam that Aphrodite, the goddess of love and desire, was born. Since that time, the sky never again covered the earth. The seventh planet in our solar system is named Uranus after this Greek god. During ancient Roman times, white animals were sacrificed to the gods of the upper world, and this was true of sacrifices made to Uranus. I invoke thee, great ancestor of the gods, by your mysteries of fertility and creation, by the expanse of all that you are. I invoke thee, Uranus, I invoke thee. From the realm of Aether, reveal yourself to me. Embrace me in your arms, father of the Titans, father of the Hecatoncheires and the Cyclops. Bring forth to me your wisdom. Enlighten me with the secrets of creation. I replace prior observations. I release all former knowledge. I shed old misconceptions. I open my heart to your essence. I feel your presence beside me, your wisdom within my mind. I am a humble servant and a humble student of your mysteries. Hey guys, this is CricketSong with Lunar Wisdom, and I want to speak to you about Uranus. My experiences with him. This is going to be a really short video because, believe it or not, when I was picking my gods and goddesses, I just sort of looked through, like I would put in Roman gods, and a list would pop up online, and I would be drawn to certain names. And I didn't know a lot about Gaia or Uranus, other than I'm an Aquarius, and I knew that my ruling planet was Uranus. So I said, oh, he's a Greek god. I'm going to pick Gaia as the Greek goddess. I'm going to choose Uranus because, hey, I didn't know much about him, and he's my ruling planet. So, well, when I was doing my research earlier in the month, I was a little like, oh, Uranus and Gaia are very much connected. So in doing the research when I was doing for Gaia, because I did her first, and saw his name pop up, I sort of found what I could in mythology about Uranus as well. So the videos are going to sort of overlap, and what I have to say about him really sort of goes hand in hand with her, since he was the father of the sky and she was the mother of the earth. They sort of went hand in hand with the creative aspects of them. So while I was really concentrating on working with Gaia, I must admit that I really felt his energy sort of melded with hers. So for me, it was hard to distinguish what was his and what was hers, since they go together, consorts, so much so. As I film this, it's a rainy day outside, and I sort of felt that that was sort of a goodbye and a release of the energies, a cleansing, if you will, which I've needed in the last couple of days. And I guess, just as I said in the video with Gaia, I felt like it's a time of transition for me, and I feel like there is a planting of seeds, or that happened, you know, months ago, that I'm now seeing the benefits of, and new ideas and new thoughts and new concepts are springing upon me, and they're coming in such a flurry, in such a great overflow. I've been keeping notes on everything, and I feel very overwhelmed with all these new things that I want to experience and take on. I need to remember to sort of not try to do everything at once. But I feel like with the release of old things, it's making way for the new things to come in. And I feel like these new ideas and new concepts and new thoughts are all from the Father Sky, which is Uranus, the father of the sky, while Gaia is the Mother Earth. So as the ideas and concepts come to me, I feel like Uranus is bringing them to me. The power of his creation, the thought process is happening in my mind. Mom Gaia is showing me how to plant them in fertile ground, so that then they can be watered by the rain from Uranus and sprung forward and blossom through Mother Gaia. So I feel like that is how they're working in my life, that with the clearing away, with the destruction of the old, it's making way for these new thoughts and new ideas from Uranus, which then Gaia shows me how to plant and nurture and create. So, I mean, these two videos are very much overlapping, but I feel like they did work well together with me, and I worked with them, and it was a pleasure and an honor to have them in my life for the month of April. That's all I really have to say, I guess. But may Uranus bless you and keep you safe and give you inspiration. And I love you. Have a great day.